PayPal once again for those people who may be freaking out. So today it's 2.2% down and they have their earnings pretty much nearing. All right, so let's take a look at their earnings date and then we'll take a look at the next level from here, because 227, that's the support. And there are times when market makers, they mess with people who are precisely watching one level or the other to flush them out and accumulate more shares at those support resistance levels. So when market makers try to sell, they will trick people who are looking for a resistance breakout, thinking that, okay, stock broke out, now I'm good, I think it's gonna go higher, I'm gonna buy. That's how they sell into, they unload their shares, right? And versus when stock is sitting at the support, they do flush down just by bringing more shares into the market, just by trying to short or spooking, maybe. They use all kinds of stuff, right? And they accumulate a lot of shares where people have stop losses. Maybe a lot of people have stop loss at these $25 levels. Maybe they have stop loss below 225 all the way till 220. But from here, if it does fall below these levels, I don't have a much support level all the way till 210. So that's the next level of a support. And to be fair with this stock, it's in a bear market officially, right? Individual stocks fall into bear market more often than the overall markets, right? Anytime you see a stock pull back to, basically anytime it drops within 20%, people call it correction, and more than 20%, that's already bear market. All right, so that's where it is. All right, and it's gonna take some time for this stock to recover. And I think I haven't seen this name fall this many consecutive days in a row. Basically yesterday, okay, it did try to bounce off that support, and volume was pretty much same as it was right here below. Pretty much as soon as it hit 235, volume is, it's not, there's no panic selling at the moment, but it's still way above its average. All right, so that's why, just like I said on my other videos, I'm waiting for earnings for this stock. I don't own this stock and I'm just watching on sidelines. And for me, the downtrend is over when this stock breaks out of this trend line. Basically, this downtrend that I'm watching, this blue line right here, if you can see, from 310 all the way till basically 310 and 270, I drew this trend line. So anytime it gets above this trend line, you can call it, okay, it's not downtrending anymore. But until then, if I switch to maybe different time frames, let's take a look at the weekly chart. I think it's still very oversold here. All right, so but this is not a surprise that it has been down 3 consecutive weeks. It has done it, looks like, quite often actually. Here it has done it here very recently. So, and when it tried to bounce, it didn't straight go up, right? It did give quite some time basically for a lot of people who may be thinking to get in. So, but if it does fall, go below, doesn't get back above 227, that's the next level, 210. That's what I'm watching. And 210, if we measure from 310 all the way to 210, is it going to be 30% drop? Let's take a look. So let me measure this and then we'll take a look at the option market. Maybe some people, yesterday I saw some leaps, but I'm not sure what's going on today. Today we still have half a day ahead of us, 3 more hours, but what's going on? So yeah, that would be somewhere around 32% if we see the stock at these $210 levels. So pretty crazy. But for those people who may be thinking that, okay, 30%, 20 or 30% is better than 20% or 25%, well, that might be the opportunity. All right, I don't think PayPal is going anywhere, but it's just in a bear market at the moment. And what about the option activity? So I want to make it pretty short, and we'll come back to this name once they report. So basically, until I see their numbers, I don't think we're gonna come to this stock until next week, because it's Thursday today. Maybe on Tuesday, I think they report. So 129,000 calls, 39,000 puts. That's the volume so far. And that's not a whole lot of volume, but we still have a half a day, all right? So maybe that's good that most of the volume are calls, and let's see what people are betting. I'm seeing for next year leaps, which I really like when stock has a lot of leap calls, which means long-term people are bullish. April 14th, 310 call. Why 310? So basically someone is saying that next year by April, this stock is going to make a new highs, because that's the all-time highs. And they bought probably like 1,000 contracts. They're split, 185 each. All right, what about December? December 250 calls. March next year 280 calls. 340 call for next year. June next year, January 230 call. June 240 call. And there are some short-term puts. And if you look at these strikes for November 12th, November 5th, people are coming for 210. Why? Well, that's the next level of support. So some puts that are 220, 215, 210, and there are some 190s as well, but these are extreme. I don't think it's getting there by November 5th. So, but yeah, but by looking at this option activity so far today, I can say long term looks like people are betting to the upside, and short term people are betting to the downside because momentum is to the downside. But to be fair, it's very oversold, and let's see what they report. And let's see what happens with this maybe even 220. You could look at 220 as a support from here. So that's it for PayPal. I hope you guys liked it. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video. I will see you soon. Take care. Peace.